monitors and measures black carbon every minute throughout the day for 24 hours. They plug it in at night at their bedstand, and then it recharges, and then they put it and wear it. They go to the Ironbound Community Corporation Downman Success Center once a day, and there we have personnel from the Ironbound who are trained to help us to download the data with active engagement and participation from ITC staff collecting the data. And then they also wear a little badge. You can see the little badge monitor for nitrogen dioxide, another marker of concentrated air pollution. And these kids do have asthma, so we're monitoring their asthma every day. We're monitoring their spirometry, their ability to breathe, their exhaled nitric oxide, which is a measure of inflammation, and then also symptoms. We do a time activity log, and there's a GPS on the monitor, so we know where they are in the neighborhood and what they're doing. When we see this real-time result,
I think I have on the next slide.
So we see this black carbon scale there is micrograms per cubic meter. Starting when they leave the Ironbound Community Corporation, you can come after school, to the school, and you can see the levels are overall relatively high. They're outside, they're active. This one particular file. And I don't have the exact time activity here. But then going home and being in bed, levels are relatively low. And then in the morning, though, on the way to school and outside school that doesn't have busing, so the kids have to walk or school weather on transportation, perhaps waiting outside, see these spikes of the black carbon, and generally higher levels. And then throughout the day, in this particular case, in Austin Street School, the windows are open. You'll observe that too, that when the windows are open, the levels of black carbon are higher. So the useful information that we get from this is not just that we get a 24-hour average from this new technology, which has been available for about a couple years now. But these microcalorimeters can give us minute-to-minute data, which combined with time activity data and GPS data, we can reasonably assert that these are higher levels of exposure that occur once these are exposed actually to the truck. And then we can look at whether or not these peak levels, whether levels exceeding some thresholds, are what's really contributing to asthma, or whether it's more the overall average, and over what period of time that's affecting it. So we do have other collaborators who are measuring psychosocial stress. I mentioned the prior test of acute stress response, and then also chronic stress and abuse, which we originally had planned to do with social workers from the Ironbound. Due to the personnel changes now, we're doing that from our end, but we have plans to, again, also incorporate Ironbound staff and do that. That's the prior test. It's really a little public speaking test, and then mental arithmetic that we do. And we measure cortisol, which is again a measure of stress before and after that. And the idea is we're trying to measure their how chronic stress, again, measured another way, how chronic stress affects their acute stress response. The idea that changing acute stress response was important to making kids more vulnerable to triggers like people saw making their asthma worse. So in conclusion, our academic community partnership was able to really focus in on those questions of real scientific interest about those academics. And also, as you mentioned that earlier, I done a lot of lab data.